Hello everyone, I am Furkan, a third year PhD student in Dr. Magnus lab. So today actually I will show you how to use Slack and Gather for the PhysiCell workshop 2021. So for the Slack, um, the PhysiCell community has a Slack workspace, and you can use this invitation link for the Slack, and if you click it, you can just go there and sign in if you didn't so. And the Slack space actually has some dedicated channels that I will explain, and this is the hello channel screenshot. And the hello channel is for the introducing yourself, and the first sim cool sam is the channel for your sharing your first result. This will be important for the verification that you installed and it's appropriately working in your PC without any errors or warnings. And the general is for the general, and the install help is the channel for the installation um, issues. Troubleshooting is the other types of issues to get help. And bug reports is just reporting for the bugs that is occurring in the PhysiCell. And papers using PhysiCell is just sharing papers that use PhysiCell. And random is just random stuff. PhysiCell workshop will be in the GatherTown, and this is the GatherTown link. If you sign in previously, this can just take you there, and if you didn't, you can just go and enter the password and you are in. So in the Gather, there are 5 rooms. As you can see, the first room is the main lounge, and main lounge is the where you will spawn first, and the lecture room is the lecture um, is for Zoom link for the lectures that will be publicly available, and cafe is for the social hours, and collaboration rooms is for the mostly hackathon part, and there will be teams dedicated areas, and the offices is for the individual offices. So let's go to the Gather demo then together. Okay. So when you enter the Gather, what you will see it's just kind of like a pixelated video game. And after you created your avatar, you will spawn in here, and you can move with WASD and or the arrow buttons in the keyboard, and you can just move to the rooms or so. The first room that I would like to show is the lecture room. And if you enter the lecture room, what you will see there is an object that you can interact. And this, to interact, actually you need to press X. And if you press X, actually, you can see the Zoom link for the specific Zoom room. So in this case, actually, this links is for the publicly available Zoom link, and this will be for the lectures. And the second thing I would like to show is the different colored areas, and these are the private spaces. If you enter the private space, you cannot hear outside, and the people outside cannot hear you. And there are 4 of them, and there are plenty of them through the gather space. Let's go to the cafe, and this is the place where the social hours will be carried out. And again, you will see some carpeted areas. If you enter the carpeted areas, those are again private spaces, and and also the kitchen is very big private space. So let's go to the collaboration room. And again, those gardens has some private spaces too. Let's go to the collaboration space. Okay, when you enter the collaboration space, the first thing that you will see is this book, and you can interact. And this book actually leads you to go to the workshop Google folder that has individual folders and team folders, as well as the address book and important links. Um, so this Google Drive will be used by the participants for the file sharing, like maybe the data or some simulation specific time points, or maybe whole, I don't know, and, or maybe making a um, remote Google documents to use for the teams. So yeah, you can just use this folder for the file transfer. So, and if you look for the structure of this room, what you will see again, there are some carpeted areas, and again, those are private spaces. And each team has their specific Zoom links. You can just again interact with the phone object and go to the um, specific Zoom room. And also you see there is a book in here, and this book actually leads to the specific folder for the team in the Google Drive. Again, this is for the team 3. And through the hackathon, we will be actually in the help desk part. And if you have any questions, you can just come and take us to your team's private space and discuss, and maybe discuss, and if there's an issue, then solve the issue. And also there is an hackathon Zoom. This hackathon Zoom is the non-public Zoom that is just specific for the hackathon participants. And also there is a orange space, and this orange space is the spotlight space. When one actually step in here in this pixel, this actually communicates with all participants in the room, even though they are in the private space. So if there is an announcement, this will be more kind of like organizers, but if yeah, the person in here can talk with, or take notify others in the room. So lastly, let's go to the offices. So in the gather space, each person has their private spaces, and after you enter the room, what you will see, there is a photo album. You can just again click and go to the link. This is the address book, and this is the address book for the participants, and this is the office number, and each person has dedicated office, and this office is a private space, and also it has an object that you can interact. And if you interact, for instance, this one, this will be actually this will be going to the individual folders that is specific to for this person. And I just actually entered the 7th one, which is mine. And I put my introduction in here to introduce myself, and I will use this PowerPoint on the social hours to introduce myself. Or if I would like to share kind of like personal model or something, again, this individual folders would be very useful. And all participants have their offices, and the address book is here. And the last thing I would like to show is just the user interface. Um, in the left, there is a chat, and you can just change the target to nearby or to everyone. Also, there will be a calendar. Right now, it's not showing, but there will be a calendar for the schedule of the um, workshop. And also, if you would like to change your settings, you can just go here and change your settings as a user here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you all in the workshop.